It sounds to me like you were defending Louis C.K. here. That is a spicy take, my dude. That is a spicy take. And like, I don't know if people know this, but like Chud Logic is somebody I talk to a lot. Kind of breaks my heart to see how he's leaving the left. You're sounding more and more like Destiny. Like, Chud, that's what a Karen is.
Oh, the problem is if a YouTuber does something wrong, they don't have to apologise, there's no manager. Yeah, that's a fucking horrible way to look at things.
Chud Logic, you were Karening me in that tomfoolery debate, you God damn it, I just lost monetization, didn't I? Now, chat, I talked about Chud Logic earlier, okay? The last time we interacted with Chud Logic was on a horrible tomfoolery panel in which we had Rob Noerr, fresh off of his victory over Demon Mama and Vosh. Why am I saying victory? He didn't win the Hippy Dippy Championship. You know what he did, though? He spread his brainworms. So his victory over Dylan Burns and his inability to rein that in, okay? He was fresh off of that victory, and chat, I was of the mindset that I wasn't going to let him do it again. If I'm going to debate Rob Noerr after having gone to the mat to stop his brainworms, I had to prevent his Gish Gallop from getting off the ground. And I did. I did that well. Now, chat, what happened when I did that? What happened when I was on tomfoolery with my fellow lefties, Ico Rules and Chud Logic, talking about George Floyd and attempted to stop Rob's Gish Gallop? These fake ass bitches, they turned their fire on me. They were firing on their fellow lefty, right? Because in their minds, I wasn't being respectful of Rob Noerr. And the real way to win a debate with Rob Noerr is to be extremely nice to him and convince his audience that I'm right. Fuck you, you useless tools. That is dumb shit. That is up. God damn it. Having to deal with this shit from supposed lefties. And as we've seen, after that debate, Ico Rules and Chud Logic, they have both drifted to the right. They've both been cultivating friend groups that are more and more right-wing. More and more of these authoritarian nationalists are showing up in their connections, right? And you're starting to see it in their content. You're starting to see their content drift to the right. I wanted to show you an example of this, and this is only really visible because we haven't watched Chud Logic in so long. I used to watch Chud Logic quite a bit. I've thought before that he was pretty based. I've got some bones to pick with his analysis of cancel culture. I think it's a little bit reductive, but all in all, I thought he was a pretty good creator. That I definitely.
Because it was so peaceful.
Oh my God!
But now there are freaking communists
Thank you for the follow, Sway Guevara. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cat cult. That's what we call it. We call it our cat cult. The cult must be appeased. Welcome to the cat cult.
Meow.
Meow. Okay, so no, like, I mean, I kind of predicted this. I kind of gave them some shit and said that they were drifting to the right. I said that they were being useless as allies. I said they were being useless as leftists. And it turns out I was right. It turns out that Chud Logic, well, he sounds like Dave Rubin here. Chat, you're going to see this shit, okay? This is Chud Logic doing his best Dave Rubin impression. And telling us about how much he hates those damn leftoids. That goddamn online left. Let me tell you about that. Neko, did I tell you about the online left?
Not the online left.
The online left. Oh my God, these fucking lefties. I mean, not me. I mean, I'm a leftist and I'm online, but I'm not the online left. It's those other online lefties. It's those other, the ones that want the no platform. They're just a bunch of Karens. Chud Logic, you were Karening me in that tomfoolery debate, you useless ass tool. God, it's taking every bit of my willpower to avoid calling you C-U-C-K Logic, because that's what I feel like you are to the right wing. But that's wrong, because the whole existence of that insult is actually a right-wing psyop, as my friend Academic Anarchist pointed out earlier. So I'm going to avoid that. But understand that the kernel of truth in that, nickname for Chud bears some truth, right? There's something important in the way that people like Chud Logic bow down in obeisance to the right wing. First to the DGGs, first to the kind of libs, first to the shit libs and the neoliberals, right? Of okay, we can kind of make myself a more acceptable leftist for you guys. Make sure that I don't do anything that's too out of the sorts, so you can call me a cringe anarchitty or a leftist or a tanky or something like that. Make sure I'm nowhere near any of those stereotypes, and then just slowly cuddle up to more and more ultra nationalist creators. Chud, what the fuck is going on with you? I don't know. You're a very different person. I don't know if people know this, but Chud Logic is somebody I talk to a lot behind the scenes. I've talked a lot of shop with Chud. I've talked a lot about, being a creator, being on Twitch, being in these online spaces. So it kind of breaks my heart to see to see how he's leaving the left. And I don't know what else to call it, chat. You think I'm exaggerating. You think that I'm dunking on him. You think that I'm making fun of him. It's a joke. No, it's kind of not, chat. It's kind of not. You're going to see how much he hates the left in this clip. You're going to see how much he knee-jerks towards supporting dudes with weird sexual allegations against them. We do analysis, but I can't give you all the answers, chat. Like this Prime Kai thing, you will see Chud jump to their defense. You will see a veritable demonstration of the reflex, right? It's like he gets hit on the knee with the hammer, and he just has to respond. It's not even a choice. He has to respond. And you're going to see how bad this gets, chat, because it's one thing to defend Prime Kai, okay? It's one thing to defend Chud Logic against these allegations, right? It's another thing to defend Louis C.K. And Chud, if you want to come on and correct me where I'm wrong, I'm all ears, Chud. But it sounds to me like you were defending Louis C.K. here. And that, Chud, that is a spicy take, my dude. That is a spicy take.
Look, I don't think I'm particularly smart or clever. I've just, seen some things, read some things, engaged with some stuff that's really helped me to understand how this space works and how the mechanisms work. It's I feel like a lot of people that complain about platforming, I feel like a lot of the...
So we're getting we're getting the fatherly advice here. Listen, I know how this space works. I know what's up. You kids don't know. You kids don't understand platforming. It's more complicated than that. It's the attention economy. You kids wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Back in my day, we had to walk uphill both ways to school. It was fucking brutal, chat. It was fucking brutal.
Critiques fall flat because I genuinely think some people don't understand how the algorithm works, how attention economies work.
You just don't understand, chat. You wouldn't understand. Chud Logic's gonna break it down for us, though, chat. It's okay. Chud said we could sit in his lap and he would explain it to us. So I think that seems to be all right, right?
And stuff like that. I think there's a genuine misunderstanding of how Twitch operates and the mechanics that are at play, and it leads to just really stupid positions that don't make sense. Because yeah, I just honestly think that, look, think of it.
I mean, ironically enough, I agree.
Like this, right? How many times have we had this Discord where a controversial debate comes up, and literally the entirety of Twitter is complaining about debates? Has that changed anything? No. Because
of dipshits like you. Look, if that's going to change anything, we got to have solidarity, Chud. What solidarity means is, look at a strike. Solidarity means no one crosses the picket line. Chud, it's people like you, it's people like the serfs, it's people like Xanderhall crossing the picket lines and laughing at the rest of us. While you welcome the authoritarian rights, the authoritarian right-wingers right into our midst. You assist them in their entryism, Chud. And that's why people don't fucking trust you. That's why people look at you and they see a fake leftist. They see a fake son of a bitch. Oh my god, Chud, I'm gonna piss off my neighbors here. I'm being loud tonight. I didn't mean to. I don't know. Here we go.
Debates are still happening.
Back into it.
Controversial people are still getting booked for shows. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what.
I mean, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's like, you might as well not oppose it. I mean, like, bad shit's happening. It's still happening. You tried to do the good thing, but it didn't work because people like me want to make money. And so you should just give up on the good thing and listen to Chud. Sit in Chud's lap and listen to the story about the fucking algorithm and the attention economy while Chud Logic wags his finger in your face. Yeah, that's doing us real good. Chud, you were wrong on Rob Noerr. You are wrong with the fucking weird champ right-wingers that are your friends now. And you're wrong on this tape. And Chud, I can't believe how you got pulled into this spicy take, right? Because, like, I don't think you set out being like, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to wake up this morning. You know, I think it'd be a good idea. I could stand Louis C.K. Just give people the implication that me and Louis C.K. were just like this. Chud, that is a bad move. That's a bad move. Louis C.K. is the last person you need to be standing, Chud. Okay? Listen. I know the lobster claws are at other people's throats right now, Chud. But...
what it is, right? These fucking leftoids, they're fucking Karens.
These fucking leftoids are Karens. You're a Karen. Okay, listen, I don't want to get mad at Chud because Chud's a joker, and you never want to get mad at a joker. The Joker will just laugh at you if you get mad at the Joker. That's not like, look, I got enough outrage to go around, okay? But I'm not gonna waste it on this Joker. But like the fucking leftoids, no, dude, this is so precious. The goddamn online left. You know who you sound like, Chud? You're sounding more and more like Destiny. Every day. You're sounding more and more like Destiny. In fact, I'm not sure whose fingers are up your butt moving your mouth. But it sure as fuck isn't a leftoid, Chud. It sure as fuck isn't a leftoid. Alright, let's try to avoid getting too salty.
Is what they are. They're fucking Karen. And they don't like the fact they haven't got a manager to call, so they either hassle the person that's doing it, or in some cases...
I mean, like you hassled me in that debate. You didn't have a manager to call. You couldn't call my manager because I was being too... Like, Chud, that's what a Karen is. Somebody that's like, excuse me, this person's not abiding by respectability politics. The bad lady's saying mean things. I don't like it when the bad... Look, Rob Noerr might be wrong on the substance, on fucking everything, but we should at least be nice to him. We should at least let him gish gallop over us. Fuck you, you're wrong, you're objectively wrong. Even Dylan Burns, Chud, even Dylan Burns said NCC was right, okay? You were objectively wrong about this shit, and I haven't gotten an apology from you. In fact, Chud, there's a few apologies I have not gotten from you. That, I don't know. At this point, I don't know, you know, like, I don't know what an apology from you is worth, even, but, jeez.
Just call their employer. Or they fucking, if they think they can get away with it, they contact YouTube and Twitch to get them fucking fucked up. Oh, I don't like what you do.
No, we could just work in the background with the clout networks to get her fucked up, right?
Doing. I told you yesterday, didn't I? I saw it.
You act like you don't do this cancel culture. Chud, you absolutely participate in this shit. You are a Karen. You are a bitch. You are a cunt. God damn it, I just lost monetization, didn't I? Cunt logic.
Tweet. I lost it. I didn't see it again, right? I saw this fucking tweet, okay, and the tweet said something like, the problem with YouTubers and streamers is they don't have a manager or HR, so they can do essentially whatever they like. I was like, yeah, you fucking leftoid piece of shit. You've just given the fucking game away. You fucking HR c***. You've just fucking given the game away. You're angry because there isn't a fucking manager for you to call. You fucking Karen piece of shit. Oh, the problem is if a YouTuber does something wrong, they don't have to apologise. There's no manager. Yeah, that's a fucking horrible way to look at things. That's a fucking horrible way to fucking look at things. Jesus Christ. When I see someone that
I don't know what to say other than triggered. Triggered. The online left, chat. It's not Chud's fault. It's the online left. It's the leftoids. The goddamn SJWs. They did it again. They pissed our boy Chud off. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Chud. Poor Chud. Poor Chud. He has to deal with the online left. Here he is trying to be a nice leftist content creator, and he's having these leftoids get in his ads, get in his DMs, get in his face with all this finger wagging and shit. Chud would never wag a finger in somebody's face. No. Yeah. Come on, this is cringe, Chud. This is fucking cringe.
And I don't think they're dealing with it very well. My first thought isn't, what a shame they don't have a manager I can call to put pressure on them. Are you fucking joking? What's fucking lefty about that? Siding with their employers.
That's a completely useless thought pattern you just had, right? So what you're saying is that, like, okay, listen, follow me here. I'm Chud Logic, okay? No, I gotta wag my finger in your face. I gotta be doing the meme chat. Oh, by the way, all those memes are me. I put those memes in there. I feel like Chud's VOD needed some more spicy memes. You don't have quite enough memes, Chud. I don't know if you've talked to your friend Kevin Logan, but it turns out that she's got the memes and she knows how to use them, and she will use them against you if need be. And you know, this needed that. This needed some memes. But yeah, no, dude, like he's just like, there's so much hypocrisy here. Like, this is the guy that fucking Karen'd the shit out of me in the last debate I had with him, who actually turned his fire on his own side because he's a fake ass leftist. Because there's nothing real about this guy. All this guy does, puts his finger up in the wind, sees which direction the wind blows, and that's where he's going. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's along for the ride. This fucking bastard is just making money. He's just making a name for himself. He's just making ego points. He's not doing anything. Chud, you're worthless. You're fucking worthless.
It's crazy to me. These people are just fucking Karens, I swear to God. It pisses me off. Seeing a video I dislike and looking through their about page to find an email.
Oh my god, look at this, a trigger. Why don't you go Karen them, Chud? Like, this is the thing. Is like, when your point is that, like, somebody shouldn't be so concerned about the thing that they're concerned about, right? And then your response is like, oh, I'm concerned that they're concerned. You're being a Karen. You're Karening the Karens, Chud. What fucking leg do you have to stand on here? None, and you never did. You are, even more than Dylan, you are the emperor without clothes, okay? You are the Ransona without eyes. I don't know, Chad. I don't know. Who are we dealing with? Who is this guy?
I'm just sick of it.
Who is this guy?
I'm not gonna, I'm not.
You know what I think? I think he's everyman. I think that the reason that Chud is successful is that he exemplifies a certain type of Dunning-Kruger, as manifested in usually a male subject, right? He exemplifies a certain type of outrage, a certain type of male outrage, right? It's a lot like the Kevin Logan thing. And a lot of times, in a lot of ways, Chud embodies, occupies the same space as a Kevin Logan, because he's just like, people like the dude that he is, and they want to see one of those dudes be like a political, so it's like the second that one of these dudes comes along with a political thought in his head, they're like, oh, base, and it's really just like, he seems like he'd be a nice guy. He seems like he'd be fun to have a pint with, right? Unfortunately, you're not the only one who thinks that, and the people he's having pints with are right-wing authoritarians. I don't know what to say. Chud has gone over to the dark side, okay? Chud is not working for the... Chud is not just pissed off about the leftoids and the online left. Chud, like, that friendly fire that you saw, where Chud turned traitor on me during a debate and actively assisted Rob Noerr, that was not a one-off. That was a trend that's been going on for a very long time. And here's how it works, okay? This dude gets a crab claw to his neck, all right? He's in danger of cancellation. And somebody comes and gets him out of that. Somebody rides to his rescue with the understanding that when it's a crab claw around my neck, you're going to rescue me. And that's how he gets sucked in, and he doesn't even question. He's like, okay, well, I mean, this is I'm in here with some mixed company, ideologically speaking. I'm in here with some very hard right wingers, but they got my ass out of a really sticky situation. So I'm gonna stick around, and I'm gonna have their back too. That's how people like Chud Logic end up going from like, oh, you know, kind of nice guy that I like to have a beer with, to being a useful fucking tool for the people that are turning Twitch into even more of a right-wing atmosphere than it already is. For the people that are making Twitch more of a Gamergate-like atmosphere than it already is. This is how that change manifests, okay?
I'm not gonna fucking pretend it. I'm tired of it. It's fucking bullshit, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Okay.
Dude, I'm tired of
like,
your
it's
fucking bullshit.
Nonsense, right? Like,
I've put up with your stupid ass takes for long enough, Chud. Listen, I didn't even say it because the thing is, Chud's not completely wrong, okay? There are people that have like a view of like, you know, intersectionality that allows them to use it as a cudgel for interpersonal conflicts, for you know, a gain in the social hierarchy. That does exist. I've met those lefties, okay? And, you know, maybe Chud was burned by those lefties too, okay? I'm not mad at you for having a problem with cancel culture. What I'm mad at you for is thinking that cancel culture is the goddamn province of white, straight, cis men. It's not. It's not even. Okay? Cancel culture has been going on to marginalize people for thousands of years. Y'all have never noticed it because you have no skin in the game. Now that once in a while a white straight cis guy can step in doo-doo on Twitter, now that like the allegations about Louis C.K. can come in and people can start saying, yeah, not only did he masturbate in front of these women, he blocked the doorway. He didn't just like take out his dick and like they were unfortunate enough to happen to be walking by then. Louis C.K. forced them to watch him masturbate. He trapped them in a room and did his thing, okay? And this is what Chud's gonna end up. Now, I'm gonna grant, like, because I'm incredibly good faith, probably too good faith, okay? Probably too good faith. Neko agrees. Yeah. Too good faith, right? I'm going to grant that at the end of this, he does kind of like realize what he says and instinctively tries to back away from it. But the damage is kind of done. And the fact, Chud, that you feel this intuitive empathy for Louis C.K., I got to say that's pretty telling. What do they say? Hurt dog hollers? Something like that, Chud. I'm not from Alabama, so I wouldn't know what this expression means. But I have a feeling that it applies to our friend Chud Logic here.
Thing. This is fucking like, look, wait, hang on, where's that tweet? I swear to God that some of these people like they it's almost like they're like, what is it you're expecting? What is it you want? Where is it? Like Louis C.K. announced this tour, and like there were all these people that were like, I don't know, increasingly obvious that opportunistic people see getting cancelled as a form of free viral advertising. Fuck this guy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, what did he do? He jerked off in front of someone, wasn't it? Is that what he did? It was pretty gross. It was pretty fucking gross what he did.
Okay, you see the mental process here. Chud's first impulse is like, what did he really do? And then I think somebody maybe in chat might have, like, reminded him of what he did. No, he didn't just jack off in front of other people, right? He trapped women in the room. He got in the doorway. So there's no exit, and there's a dude standing in the doorway masturbating, and you gotta sit there. Chud, I almost wish... No, I don't. I shouldn't say that. That's fucked up. I don't wish this on anybody. Nobody should ever have to experience this. But I wish you understood what we're talking about here. And like, I wish you took this shit more seriously. I wish you gave a fuck about women, okay? And didn't just look at us as fucking liabilities, okay? If there's any liability, it's being a fucking coomer. And then trying to blame some woman for that. Okay, so there it is. This. You reading this? Okay. Let me read this to you. So this is what he did. Comedy festival a few years ago, he invited a female comedy duo back to his hotel room. The two ladies gladly joined him. They probably wanted to talk shop and offered him some weed. Hey, they're cool chicks, yeah. He turned it down, didn't want the weed, but asked if it would be okay if he took his dick out. They were trying to be nice to you. They were trying to be nice to him. This is what they got. This is what they got. Thinking he was joking, because I could see that. That's exactly the kind of thing this guy would say. Yeah, the women gave a facetious thumbs up, but he wasn't joking. Oh my God. When he actually started doing his thing in front of them, the ladies decided that wasn't their bag, and they tried to get out. They tried to make for the exit. But the comedian stood in the front door, blocking their way with his body, and finished himself off. Chud, that's what we're talking about. In case you forgot, because you got no skin in the game, because you're talking about this shit and it's somehow not connecting that women are real people. Somehow deep in your little dark heart, you don't have the understanding that women are actual people, and you're, I don't know, seeing us as fembots or something. You know, you're seeing us as a liability or something. I don't know how you're seeing us, but you're definitely not seeing us as human beings, Chud. And you're definitely not putting yourself in our place. And that's why your solidarity sucks. And that's why you're a joke as a leftist content creator. Why don't you just say it, Chud? Why don't you just come out with why I'm leaving the left? You don't like it here. You don't like leftoids. You don't like the left space. You don't like intersectionality. You don't like cancel culture. Why don't you just get the fuck out and Ruben yourself? Go fucking Ruben yourself, you useless sack of shit. Damn, I didn't realize I was going to go this hard against him.
But I just kind of think, well, what is it like? Should they just retire from public life then? Is that your idea? Yeah, like just don't. Yeah, you just
retire from public life. I love Chud's worried about Louis C.K.'s like, oh, you mean like he might have to do something that's not like being an actor or a comedian? Oh my God, no, the fucking monster fucking made 2 women watch him jerk. No, I'm sure we can trust this guy. I'm sure he'll never do it again. He'll never do it again. Like, dude, let's give him more power. Let's give him more power. Let's repeat this cycle. Let's repeat this cycle ad nauseum. Let's give more dickhead guys more fucking power. Chud, I realize I'm kind of ranting at you, but this is warranted. This is warranted. Chud, fucking worst take I've ever heard from you. And I'm guessing that's just because I haven't been engaging with your content enough, Chud. I'm going to have to pay more attention to you because I didn't realize how much cringe you were posting, and I didn't realize how much your right-wing friends had dragged you over to the right, and I didn't realize how close to IRL Dave Rubening you fucking were, you jackass.
But I don't know, am I missing something here? Is there some sort of fucking mandate that you have to buy Louis C.K. tickets or something?
Yeah, you're missing something, Chud. I don't know. It's called empathy.
I love it as well. People quote tweet it, and it's like you're literally just fucking spreading the news to what? To make some absolutely fucking banal point about him being cancelled, but he's not. Like you're literally just spreading the news that he's got a fucking door.
So like, look. Now at the very end of it, Chud does pull back from Louis C.K., but he note that before he does that, he's literally laughing at me. You thought you could cancel Louis C.K. He's fucking laughing at you. Oh my God! Imagine that. You thought we'd make this space safer for female streamers? He's laughing at you. This joker is laughing at you.
Fucked. Like it's not to say that what he did was right.
It's not to say that. Okay, so I wanted to make sure to include that, and the reason that I do is that even though Chud's a fucking monster, I don't want to be accused of trying to set him up with a straw man. I don't want to be accused of trying to clip chimp him or make him look like he's saying something that he's not. We saw what he was saying. We saw him kind of get over his skis, and we saw him pull back. But the fact that you were so eager to get over those skis, Chud, that says something, okay? And Irene will remember that, bitch. Irene will remember that.